Hello Gemini, I'm your Cosmic Auntie, and this is going to be a reading for you for the Venus retrograde in Leo transit that's happening right now. It's happening from July 22nd to September 3rd. So I hope that this reading helps you work with this energy in a conducive way. That being said, right, always pay attention to your own intuition, your own inner guidance as you listen to the messages, right? Bounce everything off your own inner knowing, right? You know yourself best. You have your own connection to spirit. My job here is to reflect energy that hopefully will assist you in gaining a greater sense of clarity or provide you a sense of confirmation or validation to anything that you may be navigating at this time or feeling at this time. Okay, so the first card we have coming out is Coffee Dragon Energy. And then we have Peach Dragon Vulnerable. So there's something quite sensitive about this combo. Onion Dragon Release. With renewal at the bottom of the deck. These retrograde energies are all about release and renewal and things like that. Like it is a very reflective energy. All the R words, all the R words. So there could be a lot coming up energetically that perchance makes you feel a bit vulnerable. This energy with the transit is here to assist you in release, in renewal, in refreshing, realigning anything that, like realigning parts of yourself. It feels, cathartic with this renewal card here at the bottom of the deck. It feels cathartic. It may be a bit challenging. Retrograde energy can be challenging because, like I said, it kind of kicks up things that can energetically create a feeling of vulnerability. But they're here to help you again release, clear, and create space for renewal, for expansion, for healing. So I'm looking at this Peach Dragon here because it's like they look so determined, right? Like they're so sweet, but then they have this really hard pit inside of them, right? Like there's this strength inside, and that is something that I feel like Spirit really encouraging me to speak to, because vulnerability is a strength. Vulnerability is a strength, Gemini. Sometimes it may not feel as such, but that's too many. It's true. So I feel this transit is, assisting in a dynamic of being very close with yourself, being very sensitive to yourself, very tuned into your own energy. So we've got Dragon's Hoard protecting the future. feast of plenty, choices and their consequences. And then the farther gate, a bold step forward. So this energy is here to help you move forward, take a bold step forward. Retrogrades are a different pace though. So for this next few weeks, it could feel like there's just a different pace about in the energy. And again, very reflective, very introspective. It's kind of bringing up matters of the heart that need review. There's another R word. Hey Gemini, review, release, renewal, realignment. Like this retrograde is all about the R words. And they are here to work in our favor, to help us re-examine anything that needs re-examination. That ultimately is here to help us all as a collective take a bold step forward. And I see it very much in your reading. I also sense, Gemini, that there is this oh my god, another R word, reward for your vulnerability, your strength, being strong in your vulnerability, being real in your vulnerability. And all of this release is going to create more space to receive, oh my gosh, another R word, receive that reward. Four of Wands. With the Fool at the bottom of the deck, and I didn't show you, but the Root Girl, Disowned Self is at the bottom of the deck here. So yeah, bringing up really deep, like root pain, root chakra pain, things in your root area, like things in your roots, things in your past. So this could be a powerful time for root work. We've got a Page of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and the Four of Wands coming out for the tarot cards. So there is this new chapter, but it feels like there's just a few things to do in order to like fully step into that chapter. Again, retrogrades are a review, a re-examination. It's time to reflect. And they can stir up a lot. So again, there could be things happening that really have you quite in your feels, that like, you know, kind of stimulate that like root chakra like pain in some way. That disowned self. This is where Venus in Leo wants to extend the heart to those places. It's inviting you to extend your heart to those parts of yourself, to connect to reach into and welcome them back into the fold by showing yourself compassion, for one thing. This is a time that could be bringing up a lot of like worthiness wounds, self-doubt, imposter syndrome, feeling abandoned, feeling not good enough. Lots of insecurities could be coming up at this time. And if that's the case, know that this is an invitation to show yourself love, show yourself compassion, to lean into the vulnerability of those things and release. Let go of anything that is not helpful to you while keeping anything that is and integrating that into the core of your being. Because these are very real parts of yourself, this disowned self, like root girl over here. Oftentimes it's where our inner child has been cast aside in some way. And right underneath that actually is Magician's Sword, confidence in your magic. Where are you not feeling confident in your magic and why? What happened there? And underneath that is intentionality. How can you be intentional with looking at these places? Because this whole new chapter that you have been preparing for is beginning. It's just, there's this retrograde energy I sense as an invitation to really be like, all right, like do one, kind of review, like where are you at, like what's coming up, what's going on. It may feel like there's not, it may feel like stuck right now, but a pause is powerful, Gemini. A pause helps us all, again, reflect and receive, to really take some time to observe like what the options are, what the situations are, and to be able to tune into the heart space to kind of get into that receptive energy in order to be still and receive the information that is needed in order to move forward, in order to take that next bold step forward. Because there's definitely things that need to be cleared here, and that's going to look differently for each and every one of you. And again, a lot could be getting you in your feels right now, and that's understandable. I also want to let you know that you are not alone, and that it's important to know that you are worth reaching out for support, to ask for help, to receive help, okay, whether that be from people that you feel like home around, or like professionals that you feel comfortable with to process these things, because there's things that need to be processed in order to be let go of, and it is going to feel so good, okay? This is also a time, Gemini, about asking for what you need from the universe,